I'm going to show you exactly how to code your own Dogecoin bot.
Let's go.
Now I'm going to show you start to finish exactly how I am going to go ahead and code this out in Python. And it's really not that hard. It doesn't matter if you know how to code or not. Like, we need to realize that hedge funds and big banks, they're really just saying it's impossible to do what they do because it's actually pretty simple. I didn't know how to code in the past, and now I can code, and I didn't go to school for coding. So it's not impossible. We just need to wake up to the fact that they are trying to deceive us because it's not that hard.
Wake up. Wake up.
So let's just
Wake
dive
up.
into it
Wake up.
and get started because it's time. It's time to know that you can do this. You know, if you're trading right now and you want to get rid of your emotions, well, bots don't have emotions. They can look at charts and read all this data. You can read all this data, millions and millions of bars, and then make an unemotional decision based off of that information. And now we can play like the whales do it. You hear that? We can play like the whales.
Yeah, boy.
So I'm excited to get started in this video. Essentially what I'm gonna do with this bot is, every day I make a new bot, but you can see here all my code for this one that we built yesterday. And the reason I do these videos is because I want to show you, like, it's not that hard. Sure, it's like you have to learn a little bit to be able to code, but you can do it off of YouTube. Like, it's not that hard to do. And if you know how to trade, that's kind of the important thing, because like a language, you can learn a language. You can learn how to code. Coding's in English, so as a matter of fact, it's easier than learning a language. And if you know how to trade at all, and you know what you should be doing, then you can learn how to code. So I'm super excited about this. And essentially what I'm going to do here in this video is, like I said, I do this for myself, right? So these are real theories that I'm testing for myself. Obviously I can't be liable for the code that is run because I am building these bots every single day here on video. So you can then see how I do it and then take pieces of it maybe and then make your own bot. So that's where the real profitability is going to come in, is when you are able to take the pieces that I teach you and then kind of make your own thing. So
Let's go.
let's get into it. What I'm going to do here is essentially I'm going to read in Bitcoin data, and I might even read in Ethereum data. And then from there, I want to go ahead and trade Doge. So I'm going to look at this data, see how it's trending. And if it's trending well, then I'm going to trade Doge. So it's kind of like a bot that follows the trend of Bitcoin to see, hey, is it moving up? Okay, well, then Doge should eventually move up, especially if they are diverging, meaning if they're going the opposite way. Like right now, you can see there's a red bar on Doge, right? And let's see what Bitcoin looks like. Well, it's a red bar as well, but it's not as far down. So we'll see what happens. I can't analyze all of these bars, obviously, by myself. I need the code to do it. So I'm going to have the code do all of this. And yeah, let's get it started. Essentially from here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and get into this code. And, don't mind me. Like, I need to think sometimes. I need to drink water sometimes. I'm going to copy this code. So if I do ever take breaks, just like chalk it up to this is like my daily life. And I need to drink water. And I might even need to take a little break. No, I'm not going to take a break. But I'm already parched. So what I'm doing here is I'm going to move. I just created a new file. And I'm going to take this bot here that I created yesterday on video. You can watch that whole video. And I'm going to paste it in here. And then I'm going to make some tweaks to it. So I'm going to first off make sure it doesn't run. And then I'm going to go ahead and start making some tweaks to it because I want to make this bot read off of data that I wanted to read Bitcoin data essentially and then follow the movements. So I've been wanting to build something like this for a long time. So I thought, hey, why not just show you how I'm going to build it? Is it going to work? I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. I know I'll be able to make a code. Is it going to be profitable? I don't know.
I put it up.
Let's see. Wow, there's some assets up here that are up big today, 50%. Crypto, this is crazy time to be in crypto. It's going down, it's going up, but there's a lot of volatility for us traders. So, okay, what are we going to do here? The first thing I want to do, let me go ahead and write all this out, just so we're both on the same page. I'm gonna say strategy. Look at Bitcoin movement, and then I'll go trade Doge based off of it. Okay, so steps to complete. I want to get the 1 minute chart. I'm gonna do 1 and 5 minute. 1 and 5 minute chart of Bitcoin. Calculate the SMAs, simple moving averages, and all data. And then essentially look to see which way the market, the Bitcoin, is trending in past, let's say 30 minutes, 30 to an hour. Place bids or asks on Doge based on that. So that's what I'm gonna do. And I also probably wanna put some parameters in here to make sure that I'm not like fighting the market. So right now, like again, I try not to make any decisions by myself. I let my code do it because I truly believe that code is better at that than I am. I would say we're in a downtrend. It looks like we're having a green day. So, you know, I have some short bots that probably aren't doing the best right now, but even on the 4 hour, it's still looking like a downtrend. So I may look at the trend and only take opportunities the trend way. So let's put a 1.5 here. Look at BTC 4 hour trend. If under SMA, only take shorts. If over SMA, 4 hour, take longs. That's pretty fair, right? I'm gonna get rocked if the market keeps moving up, and you know, but the thing is, it's gonna change like at 4 hours. So here's the SMA that I'm using. I'm using an SMA 20. So right now it would only take shorts. Is that good or bad? I don't know, but based off of this information, this SMA, this looks bearish to me, although there are some crypto assets that are up 13%, 48%, 26%. So there's a big bounce today. I'm not going to predict the future. I'm just going to let my code do it. So that's the rule I'm going to create. So steps to complete, we're going to go ahead and grab the 1 minute and the 5 minute chart, calculate the SMAs, all data. We're going to look at BTC 4 hour trend. So we actually need the 4 hour chart and 4 hour chart of Bitcoin. Calculate the SMAs. Look at the Bitcoin 4 hour trend. If it's under SMA, it only takes shorts. If over, it only takes longs. Look to see which way that Bitcoin is trending in the last 30 to 1 hour. Place bids or asks based on that. Okay, I think we got this.
Okay, let's go.
All right, well, I'm pretty comfortable with this. Let me know in the comment section below if you have any questions, but other than that, we're gonna start making whale moves. And this is how they trade. This is how they trade, while everybody else is just needing some support.
And once again, asking for your financial support.
Financial support. I've had a lot of people ask me, like, how can you tip me for this, or how can you do this or that? The best way to donate or tip is to just like this video. So if you're excited about what we're gonna build, go ahead and like this video. I'm gonna go ahead and think some of this through. Give me like 30 seconds. I'm also gonna grab some water, but let's go.
Let's go.
So just let me know in the comment section if you have any questions. Hit the like button. Let's just get started. Okay, so I'm gonna change this to Doge USD, and I need to make a bunch of changes actually. So we wanna make changes to code to work with Doge. I don't know, let's see here. So Doge USD, I think the index for Ape was 0. What is the index for Doge? Actually, don't think I've used Doge on this account before, but we'll see. Position size, let's put it to 1 before we do something crazy. I don't know how much Doge is how much it's worth, or how much the contracts are. So first things first, return DF. I have a function somewhere in here. And by the way, if you want all this code, it's in my bootcamp. There's a link below. There's also videos that show you step by step exactly all of these. Just if you're interested in like more concise of like, hey, here's the actual code. That's in the bootcamp. But if you want to watch the other videos, there's other videos going over all of this code. So no worries in trying to like screenshot all this. It's there. I'm here to demystify this industry. It's not that hard. Let's see here. Let's type in symbol equals. Okay. The definition of the ask and bid. We got to figure out what the ask and bid right now is. So it's like 9 cents and 9 cents. Okay. So I know that. And by the way, my other bot is running. Looks like it's losing a little bit, 6.67%. Not bad. It's in a long position. See, it's getting head faked by this market, but whatever. That should close itself out. If it's a loser or if it wins, then it will also close itself out. You can check out that bot yesterday. I built it. This is for Ape. If you're not familiar, that's the Mutant Ape Yacht Club. Let's go ahead and say time.sleep. And we're going to make it a lot of time so it doesn't go past this. Let's say ask bid, and then I'm just going to, I'm going to run it. Since I already changed the symbol name, it's going to be Doge. Let's see if we can get the ask and the bid. I hope I printed something. I don't think I did though. Yeah, I didn't print anything. There is no print for symbol. Okay. Let's see what we can do here. This is the ask for Doge, 0.0912. And that's right. Okay, perfect. So we have the ask for Doge, and the bid, I trust it. But I can just, no, I already trust it because the ask, if it gets the ask right, it's going to get the bid right. Same formula. So we have the bid and the ask for Doge, which is great. Now what do we need? We need to make sure that all the indexes are set up for Doge. Because right now, I believe this bot is set up for Ape, right? So where do we need to find the index spaces? I think we need to look at our open positions. This grabs all of our open positions, but you can see it says 0. Bitcoin was index 1. 0 is position side. I'm a little nervous to do this because it might mess up my other bot, so I might need to run over and get, might have to turn off my other bot, which is kind of annoying.
I don't know. Looks kind of suspect. Could be an imposter. Look, the best I can do is maybe a $19 Fortnite card, and I'll even throw in a Travis Scott McNugget deal. All right? Do we have a deal?
Deal. So now I'm going to go ahead and run this open positions because I want to see all of my open positions. So I know I have an open position here on Ape. It's up 2.5%. Okay, cool. But I don't really care about that right now because I'm on to the next bot, and I'm going to let that Ape bot run for a few days. But the thing about algo trading is every day I want to test something new. I don't care what your strategy is, but my strategy is every single day. I know I can get better, right? I know I can get better. So every single day I make tweaks and I'll get better, and my bots will get better and better and better. And it's an iterative process that never stops. So yeah, I love it. So I'm going to go ahead and run this and see what happens.
Hamburger, cheeseburger, Big Mac, Whopper. Hamburger, cheeseburger, Big Mac, Whopper. Hamburger, cheeseburger, Big Mac, Whopper.
All right, let's go ahead and get all this data. I think this data is going to be super useful for me because I'm going to be able to see all of the positions and see if we even have Doge in here. Unfortunately, I don't think we do. Ape, ETH, and USD. Okay, so this is what I'm nervous about, is because I have a bot running that's in the index 0. It's grabbing all the data information for Ape. So I'm hoping if I bring in Doge in here, it will put it like somewhere else, like down here. But it might throw everything off, and I might need to just pause that bot real quick. So let's see. I'm going to go ahead and go to Doge. I'm just going to do a market buy to activate it, pretty much. Should I short or long? I'm long Ape, so I'm going to short Doge. Doesn't really matter. I'm just trying to get the index all set up. And now I'm nervous because, let's close this, because it might mess up my other bot. But let's see. Okay, let's grab all this information real quick. I got to move fast on this because my bot is running behind me on my other computer and I need to turn that off. If this messes this up, let's go ahead and see here, change format document. Damn, it did. Okay.
It is what it is. It is what it is.
Oh, that's frustrating, but let me think how to execute this. I could probably quickly change the symbols here to 1 and do that. I can pause it. I think I pause it. Right? Unless I want to change the symbols. No, I can do that really quickly, actually. Okay, let's do that. Okay, so the problem here is you see ape, Doge is now 0, which is great because I don't have to change anything in this new code, but ape moved to the 1 position. Now, in my ape code that I built yesterday that I'm going to tweak real quickly because this is what we got to do as publishers. We got to move fast. Like, you can't just move slow. So let's go ahead and change all of the indexes here that were previously 0. I need to change it to 1. This is fine, this is fine, this is fine. And it's just the ones that are like this one right here. Okay, 1, 1. BTC 0 is equals Doge, and 1 equals ape. Oh snap! This messes up my BTC one too. So it's 2. I need a more robust situation for this for sure. I can't be changing this all the time. But oh, it's 0, 1, 2, 3. You know, that's just how it is. That's how it is.
It is what it is. It is what it is.
Okay, I'm just gonna copy this. So I moved Doge or ape to 1. Let's keep finding more. 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. Position dictionary, it should be 1. Because it's ape, right? Ape is 1, Doge is 0, 0, 0, 0. Okay, I think we're good. Okay, I need to go ahead and copy all this, put it onto this here, and I'm almost done, almost done, almost done. I need to run over to my computer in a second, but I just need to make a couple changes here. And I have another screen here, so this helps. All right, almost there, almost there. Let's go ahead and I think I've changed everything I need to change on this other screen, and I'm just going to jump to my other computer so that bot can run simultaneously. And you saw the problem. Let's go ahead and fix it. I'm at my other computer. Changing it. Got it. You just saw me do that live, which is awesome. Okay, so we are good to go. The just to kind of recap, the problem we were going through is the position changed in this dictionary. I had everything on ape set to 0, but now it moved from 0 to 1. Now we actually don't have to change anything inside of this bot because Doge actually took the place of my ape positions right here. As you can see, BTC is 3, 0 is Doge, and 1 is ape, and I already have these set to 0. So that's awesome. That is awesome.
Let's go.
Let's go ahead and see what's next. So done with that. Let's get the 1 minute and the 5 minute chart of Bitcoin. The 1 and the 5. So how should we do this? Daily SMAs. This is for Doge. Okay, here I want the 4 hour. I got the 4 hour for BTC right here. And I've also got the 15 minute for BTC right here. And Ethereum, matter of fact. And then I could probably just put the do I need the 15 minute? I don't think I need the 15 minute. So I'm just gonna change this to 5 minute. Gosh, I'm lazy, but it's nice. That's why I love coding. So now this is going to be the 5 minute SMA for BTC and ETH. I guess I just need BTC though. 5 minute from here because 5 minute SMAs, I got the 1 minute. I need the 1 minute now. Let's just copy all this over. I don't need it for ETH, so I'm not going to get it for ETH. Let's put it right here. Okay, 5 minute. Let's change this to 1 minute. let's say fetch open high Bitcoin. So I'm making the bars here, fetch open high low close volume, setting it to a data frame, and I'm going to call this be 1 minute. And now I need to be careful because I need to make sure to change all of these. There we go. 20-minute SMA 1. 20-minute SMA 1. Oops. 1. Okay. There should be 9 if I remember from yesterday. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so now we should have print df b1. Now we should have the df, the data frame, with the 1 minute bars, and then also let's print out the 5 minutes. 4 hour Bitcoin SMA. I don't know what I'm talking about there. Let's go ahead and change all of these to 5 minutes. 5. Actually, that's just gonna break everything. So no, that's okay. I need to break things. So let's go ahead and do that. I just need it to be super clear for myself. So copy, and I'm gonna change this data frame to B5 because data frame B5 means data frame Bitcoin 5 minutes. Okay. SMA 5 minute. 5 minute. And then 5 minute. That all looks good now. And I would say print df 5 minute. Like that. So now I should print out the df 5 minute. I don't need this Ethereum one anymore. I'm actually just going to delete it because it's just bringing some noise for me. And then the 4 hour SMA, I don't think that's true. I think that's cap. Okay. And then this is the final df, but I don't want it. Okay. So we should return nothing for now. I'll figure out, I'm gonna have to do some other things to return, but let's put a time.sleep so it doesn't go past this part of the code. Put it for a long time. Hopefully we can debug in that time. And then we're gonna go ahead and run this because I want the data frame. I want the data frame, 2 data frames that I printed out, which are the, first off, the Bitcoin data frame with 5 minute bars, and then second, the Bitcoin data frame with 1 minute bars. So let's see what happens. It's building all of it. Perfect.
Woo! Yeah, baby! That's what I've been waiting for. That's what it's all about. Woo!
That is exactly what I needed. Okay, so you can see these are the 5 minute bar candles. You can see 25, 20, 15. It's the open, high, low, close volume. I have a signal in here that says sell. And then the 1 minute bar candles also has a signal of sell. So this signal is pretty much looking at the SMA 20. So the last 20 periods on the 1 minute and the last 20 periods on the 5 minute. So I'll just show you really quickly how that looks. Let's go to Doge, and let's see. Okay, so 5 minute. This would be the 5 minute SMA 20. So it's more or less the same. I think if I run it again, it will say buy because it's over the 5 minute SMA 20. But then also the 1 minute. And by the way, sorry, this is Doge, so it's going to be different. But for this example, it's like it says that Bitcoin is a sell, so I'm going to sell Doge. Or if this said buy, I'm going to buy Doge. But I have a bunch of other rules as well, remember? So I think we are good to go on this. We should make, what should we return here? I think we return both data frames. Return df b1 and df b5. So I can use those later. So now I think I can just close this because we're good to go. df b1 is first. df b1, df b5. Those are the 2 things I can get from this function. I don't need all of this, so I'm gonna delete it. To do, I have a to do here. I think this is from yesterday, so I'm gonna delete that. Time.sleep, I can delete that as well. Perfect. Now let's just shorten up some of this so I can, oh look at that, open positions. good thing I saw that. Kill switch, I can close that. Sleep on close, I can close that. If you want to see these functions, I have them all on my bootcamp or in the other videos. There's a link to all that below. So this is the bot. This actually runs everything. Let's see what else we need to do. Let me just clean some of this up. 15-minute SMA, we still need that. Actually, we might not need it, but it's useful to figure out the trends. Okay, so we have the daily SMA, so I know exactly which way we're moving. And actually, this daily SMA is a 4-hour SMA. So let's see what we can do now. Let's see here. What's next? So got the 1 minute and the 5 minute and the 4 hour of Bitcoin, calculate the SMAs and all data. Okay, I think I'm done with that. So I think this is a good time to turn the air conditioning on. So that's on, we're good to go. Look at BTC 4-hour trend. If under SMA, only take shorts. If over SMA, only take longs. Okay, I'm gonna set long as true. If 4-hour SMA, so SMA BTC ETH, B4, I think this is the 4-hour SMA here. So I also need to return that. Oopsies, not delete it. Let's go ahead and print it out just to make sure it works, but I'm gonna return that last because I need that. So now we have a data frame of the 1 minute, the 5 minute, and the 4 hour for Bitcoin. So I'm pretty happy about that. Put a bunch of time to sleep here, and then we want to go ahead and bring this in and call it. What's this last one? DF B4. And then I can go ahead and, to run this, just run it and then sleep so it doesn't go past it. I should have 3 DFs now. One should be 1 minute, 5 minute, and 4 hour. Okay, that's the 1 minute. This is the 5 minute. And this is the 4 hour. Boom. So on the 4 hour, it's bullish. It says buy. So that's important. The 5 minutes also bullish, buy. And how do I do that? It's above or below the SMAs. And they're all buy. Okay, cool. Curious what's going on with price action then. Oh yeah, things are going up. Things are going up. This Doge position that I have to work with is just sitting there. It's doing okay, that's fine. I don't really care. I just want to build this. I just want to build. I just want to build. Okay, so what do we want to do now? I have all of the SMAs, and let's go see up here. Look at BTC 4-hour trend. If under SMA, only take shorts. If over 4-hour SMA, only take long. So let's write this out. Right now, DF B4 gives a buy or sell signal in the data frame. I can show that if I just run it. And from that, if buy, only open as buy. If short, only, no, if sell, only open as a sell. Okay? So you can see here, let's go to the 4-hour data frame. 4 hours, you say 8, 4. It says buy, buy, buy. Okay, so that's what I'm saying, is under SIG, it says buy, buy, buy. That means that it's over. It's over the 4 hour, and that's the rule that we want to do. Take longs only. Look to see which way. So how would we execute this? I think we need to bring this down to my order function. Let's get rid of this. You saw that already.
21.
Let's see here. We can get rid of that. Just go ahead and see what we're doing here with the buys. EB above equals true. And so if both buy place bid bid one at, let's say, like 0.1%, 0.1% under. No, let's just put at bid, at the bid, and buy 2.5% under, an inverse for sell. Okay, so let's figure out how to do this. So I think I've already done this pretty much. I've got the 1 minute and the 5 minute, 15 minute. Oh, but maybe I could do like the past, if I'm using the 5 minutes, if past 3 5-minute SIGs are buy, and past 5 1 minute. Now that should be the same thing. Let's do past, if 3 past 5 minute signals are buy. Should we do that, or we already have the 15 minute? Let me try to do that, because I'm trying to look at the short-term trend on BTC before I make the buys on Doge, right? That's the whole play here, is I want to kind of follow BTC to make the plays off Doge. So let's go down here, and I need to remember this. Unmark P&L close and sleep on close. I can't believe I let that bot run yesterday. I hope if anybody's following along, you unmark that, because that's crazy. No stop loss? Okay, I won't forget that now. Okay. So this is actually gonna be fairly quick. So I think we're almost about done. If you want to learn everything and see this code like step by step in a more concise video, I know this is like my daily life, right? So I can't, sit here and make a nice edited video for you, because I'm not a video editor. I'm here to algo trade, and I think that's what you want as well. So if you want a nice concise like documents and actual code, just join the bootcamp. Super easy to get into. But if not, I have all the videos here on YouTube. Obviously, I give more information in the bootcamp, but let's see here. Look to see which way it's trending. Let's say second to last. Let's get the DFB 5 minute first, equals SMA, BTC, and then 1, because this is getting that, the DF 5 minute. And then last 5 minute B SIG equals that. And then we'll do second to last, and then third to last. Second, last. One of the things that I'm annoyed with Python is,
it is what it is. It is what it is.
so let's do df dot, nope, df underscore b5, so there's the 5 minute, I lock -1 and the sig, okay? And then we want to do 2 because we want to get 2 back. And then we want to get 3 back. 2 and then 3. And then I want to say print, I just want to make sure this is all correct. Last sig, second last, and third last. Let's go ahead and pull this in. I could spell better. See what's gonna happen. And then I want to put a time.sleep. Well, I can just put it right here and see what's going to happen if I run it now. So it should do a lot of work, and then it should tell me those last 3, and then I could tell you if it's actually correct by looking at the data frame. Okay, there's the error, perfect. So on this 4-hour chart, the last signal is a buy, second last signal is a buy, and third last signal is a buy. And this is on the 5 minute chart, so let's just make sure it sets correctly. Buy, buy, buy. Perfect. Okay. How do we execute this now? Look at the past 3. If past 3 signals are buy, then we buy. So if all this buy and equals buy. Holy smokes, I wrote too long of names. And third equals buy. Let's just wrap these up here. Sometimes they be acting funny. And let's see what's gonna happen. Let's wrap them all up. Then what should we call this? And how should we do this? So if last, okay, buy confirmed equals true. Now we also got to do this for short. Elif, because we want to make sure that. So the reason we didn't do it for else here is because we just want to know if it's a buy or sell, and we can figure that out really easily. But here we want to make sure all of them are sell. Otherwise, we don't want to do it. Right? Then we call buy confirmed. I do sell confirmed. Confirmed equals true. And then else, I'm just going to say both of these are false. I don't think I need to do this because it's set to false by default, but let's just do it anyway so I have something to put in there. False, false, false. Okay, perfect. So now buy confirmed is false. And let's say if buy confirmed equals true, then we'll make the order as a buy open. Snap. Okay, that makes sense, right? If buy confirmed equals true, else print all three BTC signals are not buy. So moving on. Okay. I'm just going to do that. Perfect. I still need to do the buy logic. We'll get to that in a second. I just want to make sure that the sell logic and the buy logic are implemented first. So let's do that. If sell confirmed, remember this is just seeing if the last three are buy signals or sell signals.
Wakey, 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 wakey. It's time for school. Come on.
It is time. It is time for school. Let's do else. And I'm going to print this. Okay. All BTCs are not sell. So moving on. Okay. Not submitting orders. Price probably higher, lower than 10 minutes sleep. Okay. Okay, okay, okay. Let's see what's next.
One eye open when I'm sleeping. One eye.
All right, I think this is good. So it's if the signal is buy, and this is based off of the Doge signal, and the current price is bigger than the last SMA, 15, and the buy open is true off of Bitcoin. If buy is confirmed, then it will make the buys. But we have to make the actual orders now. And let's say buy price 1, it's not that. Buy price 2 is not that. We're going to cancel all open orders. We're going to create the two buy orders as buy price 1 and buy price 2. And then if the signals aren't correct, we're just going to move on. Then if the signals are sell and the current price is under last SMA and the buy to open equals false, if sell is confirmed, meaning 3 signals, then we're going to set the sell price. We're going to do 2 of them. And then print that and then do these sells. And if not, we're just going to move on. Wow, so we're really jamming through this. This is awesome. I'm really, really excited.
Hamburger, cheeseburger, Big Mac, Whopper. Hamburger, cheeseburger, Big Mac, Whopper. Hamburger, cheeseburger, Big Mac, Whopper.
Make first buy. Make buy at bid. And second at 0.5% less than bid. Okay? And after this, I'll make sure to go over my risk control because I think it's super important. And since I didn't go over everything in this video, I want to make sure to get that, you know? So how do we get the bid in here? Okay, where are we at? 646. Wow, there's 600 lines of code. We've been coding a lot here in these last couple of videos. If you want all of it, of course, it's in the bootcamp, but bid, ask. I think it's ask, bid. Okay, perfect. So this would get the ask in the bid. We already know that. That works. So I'm just going to grab this. And what did I say? We're on like 600, line 600 or something. Okay, so how do we get the ask in the bid? Let me go ahead and put that right here. So I might already have it somewhere, actually. I do. But is this too early? Let's see. So it'll go through this spot every time, not having any pauses. It might be too early. Things move too fast. So I'm going to say the ask equals ask bid and 0. And then the bid equals ask bid 1. Now I have a function or a parameter in here that will only make these bids, and you can see I passed it in here. It will only make the orders if it allows me to do a limit order, meaning I'll never be the maker or the taker. I'll only be the maker. And in my opinion, that's huge, because if I'm making each order, meaning I am placing my bids, I get paid on Phoenix at least. I get paid to make the order. If I am taking the order, meaning I'm just taking, you know, like market buying, I have to pay a lot. So that makes a big difference when you're algo trading a lot. I have a video showing how to do that, all that. Let's go ahead and say bid. Buy price 1 equals the bid, and then the buy price 2 equals the bid times 0.995, right? Because that would be right under the bid. That would be 0.5% under the bid. That's right. Super easy to do. Perfect. And then the sell price 1 would be the ask. And again, it won't, like if it's going to fill at market, it's just going to cancel the order. And then this would be ask times 1.005, right? Because that's 0.5 higher. So the ask is, say, $10, and then you multiply it by 1.005 to get 0.5% more. So I think that is pretty good. Oh, you know what I need to remember? I need to remember something. What is it? What is it? I need to remember this part. Sleep on close and P&L close, which I'll go over both right now, just because I think this is important to know. And you know, check out my other videos to see them all and see how I did this. But essentially, I built a function that goes through all of my closed orders in reverse, and then it sleeps for an hour if, you know, it's like there's been an order already, because I don't want to trade too much. I want to trade like 10 times a day maybe. So this function pretty much says, hey, you know, you've had an order in the last 45 minutes that's closed. We're going to sleep for 15 more minutes before we run anything. So I think that's super important. One of my favorite functions. And then this other one, the P&L close, this pretty much checks my P&L, and it pretty much acts as my stop loss and my take profit. So instead of having open orders out there, I don't like leaving my orders on the books. I don't know, you know, there's some really smart people out there that can see your open orders. At least that's my belief, is they can see where your orders are at, your stop losses, and your take profits, and they can move the market that way. So I just don't do that. Cool little order book function in here as well that will see the order book and kind of figure out, hey, is the order book on our side or is it not? If it is on our side, we might not want to close yet. So, yeah.
One eye open when I'm sleeping. One eye.
I think this bot is good to go. So if you want to see the results for this and you want to get the code and all that good stuff, you can watch my other videos. Or if you want to really get something concise, neat, and proper, where you can just, you know, take this code and modify it on your own, you can just do that as well by joining the bootcamp. The bootcamp, there's a link below. I teach you everything I know about algo trading, and it's always evolving because I'm always getting better as you are. And you can see I make these videos every single day because I'm really trading and coding algos every single day, and I have to keep making strides. So, you know, I thought, hey, there's no information out there about algo trading. Why not start teaching people what I've learned thus far? And, you know, of course, you want to use all of this at your own risk, because I'm constantly tweaking, changing. I'm not aware of what your bankroll size is and all that good stuff. But this is a good starting point. So, oh, I would have had a sleep time in there. Good thing that I saw that. Yeah, so my videos on YouTube are great because they show you a lot. They show you all the code and all that good stuff. You'll have to piece them together a little bit because they are kind of long, because like I said, this is my day-to-day. If you have any questions, I'm here for you. Ask them in the questions below. I want to run this now because I think we're done. So essentially we finished a bot. Let's go ahead and check the top actually. We finished a bot that looks at the Bitcoin, calculates the SMAs, it looks at the trend of Bitcoin, and then it trades Doge based off of that. I'm going to run it just to make sure it runs well. It runs every 28 seconds. I have a little function down here that does that. Of course, I'll show you how to do that as well. That's on my YouTube channel, but I'll also just go ahead and go to it so you can see it. Pretty cool little thing. It's just a schedule dot every 28 seconds, do, and then you pass in the function you want it to do, and then while true, run pending. And then this I put here because it's actually pouring down rain where I'm at right now, and we're prone to hurricanes. So essentially, if the internet ever goes out, hey, we sleep for 30 seconds and try again. Hopefully the internet comes back. So time spread is less than 59 minutes. It's been 42 minutes, so we're sleeping 60 seconds and trying again. That's awesome. That's awesome, that's awesome. So it's not gonna overtrade, which is nice. This is the Doge price. Side is short, leverage is 0. YOLO, baby. I need to get some leverage on this. Let's go.
Let's go.
Just a little bit of leverage at least. 3 sounds good to me. Okay. Nice. This 8 position is in a nice winning position. That will close out for me, which is nice. I'm gonna let this run. See how it does. You know, it's not going to do anything for a little bit of time because it has a last spot, but I need to delete some of this information here. Our P&L, this is our P&L. I need to close this order because I made that one earlier. This one's doing well, 17%, which is awesome. I think that's it though. So this is how to make a Doge bot that kind of follows Bitcoin, and I'm gonna let this run on my other computer. And if you have any questions, please let me know in the comment section below. I look forward to seeing you inside of the bootcamp because you're clearly serious about this, and you're obviously not going to stop until you find a winning trading algo. And I'm super proud of you for making it this far. So hit the like button if you enjoyed this. Join me in the bootcamp. And hey, if you're not quite ready for the bootcamp, totally understand. I'll put another video up right on the screen right now, and just click that video, and I will see you in that video, and we'll keep jamming.